Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? It's Dorian here. This will be game 3 of the USA versus USA WCG 2011 games. You can see right now the bands are Yorick, Karthus, Cassidon from Dignitas, and Rise, Rumble, Graves on CDE side. So, without any further ado, I'll just kind of jump into it right away. This is pre-recorded. This will be me doing my commentary over top of it, just in case nobody knows. A few other things really quickly. Let's see. The series right now is tied 1-1, and whoever wins this one will move on again to the next round. This has already happened, obviously, so I won't tell you who wins now until you see the end. But this has already happened, and this is just going to be kind of like a recast, so I'll just jump into it here. So we'll just kind of get to the point where things are kind of going on. Okay, so we got Dignitas down here hiding in this little bush here, and we got CDE hiding somewhere else just a little bit farther away. Yeah, right over there. Team comp wise for CDE, we've got Gregus, Leeson, Sona, Gangplank, and Corky versus Udir, Katarina, Ezreal, Akali, and Jaina. You'll notice that if you ever watch Dignitas play, Locust, the support player from Dignitas, really enjoys playing the Jaina. I personally don't have any problem with that, but I guess you're really never going to waste a ban on Jaina, so it doesn't really matter who your best support is, because I don't think support will ever be banned. That's another good thing right there, that, we got a little bush gang going on here. Scar seems to know what's going on, though. Yeah, he just flashes out of the way right away. On the thing right there where they were jungling, he's going to get a... Oh, he misses the body slam on Jat. Exhaust goes off on Jat. Jat flashes over the wall. Looks as if, obviously, Jat is not going to be able to get his blue this game. This is something that all teams can do to screw over or kind of counter jungle very early on in the game. It's obvious reasons why you don't get the blue, you can't jungle as fast, you're out of mana faster, you've got base faster. So it's kind of like a chain reaction of really shitty things that happen to you as a jungler if you get counter ganked that early, or counter jungled, that early. Last game we saw Dyrus do super well as Udyr top, and this time he is playing the Gangplanks. We got St. Vicious setting up for a very early gank here. He's already level 2. Lands the Q, gets another one on him, and yeah, GP comes in there and is like, you know what, bitch, I'm going to shoot you in the face. Why not? He knows he's not going to kill you, but he still just wants to shoot you in the face. Reggie trying to go for the body slam there, and Scars is like, no, dude, I'm going to teleport away to my creep. Oh, nice. Dyrus getting a very nice and lucky crit there. You couldn't have happened at a better time. Very early laning phase time. And you'll notice what Dyrus is doing here. He's basically just trying to zone Voyboy. And I think after the game that happened just before this, I think Dyrus is going to be feeling pretty strong about that he can beat Voyboy in a lane. Because last game, it wasn't even really close. If you watched it, you'll know that Dyrus did a pretty good job. All things considered, the amount that the amount that Dyrus trolls and doesn't try and all that nonsense and everything that goes with Dyrus, all things considered, he's not a bad player, not as bad as a player as everybody else makes him out to be. He does pretty strong here in these two games, I think. We'll take a look at the CS here really quick early on, and you'll notice that... Oh, we got it. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I remember when I was watching this live, I could tell, I was thinking to myself, Dyrus, you could totally kill that Akali if you dive her. You could totally kill her. And then he dives on her, and then Jat just happens to be there for the first blood. So really unfortunate for CDE, because that should have been a definite kill there. And I was just talking Dyrus up. Pretty funny how he ends up just diving and dying. CS-wise, number one in the game is Ezreal. So Cutie Pie doing a lot better than he was doing last game, that's for sure. Early on, GP sitting at 17. Akali at 11, so not so strong there for the Void Boys again. Jungle-wise, it doesn't look like any ganks are going on right now. Jat is heading towards bottom. Getting some nice trades going off down here bottom. Gold-wise, Dignitas is leading by just a fraction, but nothing too much for it to matter at this point. It's funny, when you play like solo queue, like ranked solo queue, and if you try and pick something like Katarina or like something like Rise or something like that, it's funny, people are always like, oh, you're not Scar, you can't play Katarina. I think, well, we'll see if even Scar can play Katarina this game. The one thing that I really wanted to talk about as well, too, really quickly, Scara I think he's pretty underrated because it seems as if, like, day in and day out, he's playing against the world's best people in the middle, and he barely, if ever, loses his lane. Like, last game, his whole team kind of shit the bed, and Scara was just kind of like, what are you guys doing, dude? I haven't even died once yet. Like, into a 25, 30-minute game, he didn't even die once. So Dyrus should be trying to push that lane a little bit faster there so that Lee Sin can come up for the gank. So this is the way you want to be ganking, right here. See what he did? I'm going to pause this, go back. See, he's standing way up here. The creeps are right here. Dyrus is killing him super slow. See, he's still sitting up there. He hasn't moved. So now the creeps have finally moved. He's coming into the bush. This is the way that you gank. Junglers out there. Watch this. Watch what he does here. Watch. We're going to slow this down. We're going to play it, and we're going to slow it down. So what happens is he shields over to a creep, E's right away. Now he's visible, even though he's out of the smoke shield. Gets a Q off, gives Dyrus the kill. Well, I don't know if he gave Dyrus the kill, but Dyrus died there for sure. Or not Dyrus. Dyrus got the kill. So that's how you want to do it. If you're a jungler and you're wondering, why can't I gank when I come up from the lane? Or why can't I gank when I go through the tri-brush? Or why can't I gank and never get a successful gank off properly? It's because you're going through like all the old routes. This is the way that you should be ganking. You need to be coming from the lane because they'll never expect you to be sitting in the bush. And even if they are expecting you, it's way less likely that you'll be there in comparison to all the other places. So gold-wise, after that kill, both teams sitting at roughly about this exact same. CS-wise, Cutie Pie still in the lead, so he's doing a very good job. I'm glad to see him not doing really shitty like he was the previous game. Middle CS, Greg is obviously winning that battle. He's got more AoE. Let's see. Yeah, Corky not very far behind on Chouster. Chouster there not doing too bad of a job. And you'll notice this right here. What's going on is Gangplank is not top. You'll see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are close enough to do Dragon all on CDE. So they're obviously going to go for the very, very, very early Dragon. Jad's just down there doing double golems. They got no idea what's going on here. They did really fast, really good damage. So right now what's going to happen is looks as if Reggie's going to go up top to try and clear the wave so that nobody misses it. See, that's the good teamwork that you can do if you're on Skype or if you're on Vent, you know. You could just tell your partner that's top or whatever, you know, go top, clear that one wave so that we don't miss the experience, and Reginald hits 7 for it, and the tower doesn't take any free damage. In the meantime, nothing happened mid. Middle wasn't pushed because Lee Sin's there. Reginald gets to blue pill back to base, and Dyrus gets to go back to farming top as if nothing had even happened, with the lane not being too far pushed, and with Reginald getting some free XP and gold as well, too. So these are just little things that you can work on if you want to be more of a successful player, because little things that set you apart from everybody else are these things. So if you're really interested on how to become a better League of Legends player, when you watch live stream and when you watch these major tournaments, you need to kind of decipher why these guys are... Oh, we got a Gangplank ultimate going off here. Oh, it was just defensive. Yeah, so you need to kind of determine why the decisions are being made and why they're being made for what reasons, you know? Because sometimes you'll see something happen and you can tell it's just a mistake. Right here, I'm going to pause it real quick because we've got Reginald coming in here for gank on Void Boy, coming in the exact same way. So it doesn't even matter if you're a jungler. If you want to get a successful gank off, and you want to make sure you're going to get it 100% of the time, you come through one of these bushes here or that bush down there. So we'll get it going here. We'll see what happens. Nothing's happening yet. Nothing's happening yet. Okay, there we go. Nice body slam by Reginald. He also throws his ultimate off at the exact same time. This is going to be a nice move here from Voyboy. He dashes over to another creep. Except for a good thing, Dyrus comes in. Reginald flashes to get the body slam off and saves. I always forget Dyrus' name. I don't know why. It's like everybody else's name like rolls off my tongue, but for some reason I can never remember Dyrus. Such a retarded name, too. His name is Marcus, and his game name is Dyrus. Yeah. Not that my name is specifically very good in comparison, but it blows my mind. Dyrus. So right now, CDE is winning in kills 2-1. They also have the dragon, so the gold difference right now is sitting about 1,000. So most of that gold comes from the dragon, because you think about each person is getting 180, 190 gold or whatever it is. So that equates there to the 1,000. CS-wise, you can see that Gragas has taken... actually, he hasn't even gotten that big of a lead. It's pretty much just Cutie Pie that's dominating in the CS right now. But what you will notice for this game that Dyrus is doing a very good job top as well again. The only 2 deaths that Dignitas has are both Akali. And if you've ever played solo queue or you've ever played this game period, you'll understand that if Akali gets gibbed early on or if she gets slowed down whatsoever early on in the game, that she's going to have a really shitty game for the rest of the game. So he just hit level 7 now, and it looks as if Dyrus has already been level 7 for quite a while. He'll probably hit level 8 before he does. Got a lot of poke and a lot of damage going off down here bottom, but we haven't seen a kill yet, which is pretty good for both lanes. Everybody's got their ultimate up, so I expect you to see Gangplank ultimate pretty quickly here. Scar comes in, does his ultimate really quickly, cancels it right away because he sees Lee Sin coming. Lee Sin... Okay, here, we'll pause this here. Slow it down a little bit, see what happens from this one. Say Vicious tries to land a Q, doesn't work. Reginald throws his ultimate, also does not work. Gangplank throws an ultimate, also does not work. Gragas body slams and does a barrel, but also does not work. So, pretty much uneventful gank there, but at least they tried. They tried. But that's the thing, when you can waste your ultimate for nothing, or you can waste your ultimate for summoners. And that's a big thing. When you go and you gank, and let's say you're middle and you come and it seems like you've screwed up, and it seems as if your gank has accomplished nothing, and your retarded top lane is like, ... WTF, why did you come up here for no reason and steal my XP? If you burnt a summoner for your ultimate, you come back 30 seconds later, that's a guaranteed kill, the exact same way. So, sometimes when things like that happen, it's good to come back 30 seconds later, whatever. This is pretty funny here. I remember watching this. Reginald, he's like, oh, no big deal. This guy can't kill me. Nothing he can do. Jat flashes, tries to get the kill. Reginald body slams away. Almost dies, but he doesn't. Not even quite. Look at that. He's just sitting there. No big deal. You wasted your flash, though, bro. Can't kill the Reginald. I'm sure that's what he was saying. I don't really know. He must have been like, holy fuck, dude, bro, dude. So, unfortunately for Gragas, though, Dignitas comes in and steals his blue buff. We'll kind of put him back a little bit as far as for, like just general farming and ganking, and the sustain will go. Not the end of the world. Gold-wise, it looks like Dignitas is pulling ahead just a little bit here. I think Dragon should be spawning pretty quickly here. If not, they already did. I'm pretty sure it'll be spawning pretty quickly here, and you should see them trying to set up for that. The 300 gold difference isn't very big. The only reason why it is so big is because Cutie Pie is farming like a beast right now. For some reason, I wasn't able to focus too much on bottom lane, so I can't really tell you exactly why bottom lane wasn't getting very much farm, but it seems as if on paper, just from looking at these numbers here, that they were getting zoned, or Cutie Pie is just having an insanely good game. The first tower of the game is something that I totally completely missed, and that went to Dignitas first. So that's why the gold is so even. Yeah, so now you can see all the pings going on down here bottom. Dragon is definitely about to respawn. It'll respawn here any second, and right now it seems as if it's like a 4v4 setup that they have right now. So right here, what you see Dignitas doing is that they know Dragon's going to be coming soon. They know that Gangplank Dyrus is top, and they also know that they can pressure this turret and get a couple free hits on it. So that's why you see them doing that. Okay, so Dragon just spawned. Udyr Jat is just coming from base now to run there. And Dignitas is in a better position, it looks like. But right now, I'm going to pause it. You're going to notice that Gangplank does have his ultimate and his teleport up, and he's not moving at all whatsoever. They made a conscious effort to go and look at Dyrus and to see what he's doing. Now, you can see that Jat is on his way over there, so get ready to see a Gangplank ultimate and a teleport on this ward at any second here. So right now, their CDE is just getting pressured away. Right now, Dignitas knows that Gangplank is up top, so he cannot come very fast. So right there, boom, he pops the ultimate in probably the best spot that he could do it in, because if they try and pull the Dragon out, they're still going to be getting hit by it. You can also see right now the particles for the teleport coming in. So you got 1, 2, 3. The fourth guy's up here. 5. Boom, they showed up. Okay, we're going to slow it down here, and we're going to watch this fight. So Jat kind of caught out of position here. The rest of his team nowhere near him. You can see Akali's way down here, so we're going to start this up and watch this fight. So Jat way out of position. He gets ultimate by Gragas Barrel. He goes down very, very early. I think there's a pink ward down there, so they go. Oh my god, beautiful ultimate there by the Sona. Hits 3 people. Cutie Pie about to go down. Yeah, Cutie Pie falls. Scar picks up a kill on X Special. Chowster looking very low. And Scar trying to pick up the Chowster. But he can't. He can't do it. He can't see that guy. He can't even see him. Can't see him. Scar tries to be cheeky there and get a kill on one of those guys, but instead it ends up with an ace. So, pretty good team fight there. I really like the ultimates from pretty much the entire team there. Reginald's ultimate pretty much single-handedly screwed over the Jat. I like saying the before all the names right now. The Chowster and the Jat, the Reginald. Reginald's ultimate pretty much singled him out, and they were able to give him very early, which basically turned the whole fight around, because without a tank to soak up any damage, I mean, your Akali and your Cutie Pie, your Ezreal, he's going to fall real quick, and we saw that exactly that happened. So we saw them fall almost instantly once Scumbag Jat's like 1200 HP pool is gone. And like I said before in my last video, I have nothing against Jat. I just love the fact that everybody else hates him, and it's kind of funny. I'll just run with it. I personally have nothing against the guy, other than he's got dual citizenship. That's the only thing I don't like. Not that there's anything specifically not to like about that. I just think it's rather cheesy. I'm sure lots of people in the world have dual citizenship, but whatever. It is what it is. I will take a second here to look at some items. Gragas is sitting at 3-0. Almost got the death cap. He's got 3 Doran's rings and Sork boots. You'll notice that this game and for this tournament, St. Vicious was playing like I think they told him to try and play a little bit more like Odd One, because usually he plays like the carry jungle type, and in this tournament he's been getting Aegis like on every single character, no matter what, without fail. So just wanted to point that out. Corky is almost completed the Trinity Force, just working on the Zeal. Akali, really far behind, has only got the... Oh my god, he's only got the Revolver. 16 minutes into the game. That's... Katarina has the Revolver and the Cutlass. Scumbag Jat has the Wit's End, which is just fantastic for him. We've got what looks to be a gank coming down here bottom. Cutie Pie, where are you going to go, Cutie Pie? Oh, nice jaunt over the wall. barely almost dies to the Gragas ultimate. He flashes over that wall. Oh, boom! Say Vicious with the ward shield jump Q to the face to the fuck you. Holy good God. That was awesome. I love that play. I remember watching that live and I remember just being like, wow, that was sweet. But, that's what you get for overextending, though, for as much as... see, when you have 133 CS, that means you're overextending. He has got far more CS than most of the people in this game. And that doesn't mean it's because he's overextending. But it does mean... Oh, wow. That was kind of a silly ultimate. Locust almost falling there from the Greggy barrel. Oh, God. You see Dyrus, he's just doing the hotshot GG thing. He's just staying up top, not giving a fuck about his team. He's like, yeah, you guys call me when you really need me, but until then, I'll be farming. Me getting these golds. He's like a wild gold farmer. He just sits there attacking creeps all day long for no reason. To feed his family. He's got to feed his little pirate kids. Feed them booty. Got to get that booty. So, right now, no major items have finished. CS-wise, we've got 3 people on each team above 100. St. Vicious. It's really bad when Akali is sitting at 80 CS. So that's the story of this game. The 2 early ganks on Akali pretty much snowballed this game backwards for Dignitas. Because with a hero like Akali, so strong, basically designed to kill AD heroes and supports, just for the simple fact that she can get in there, pop her invis, do some damage, shit on your face. But if she doesn't have gear, the levels, items, all of the above, it's gonna make for a very difficult time. Especially accidentally hitting the Baron there and taking a big crit to the face. As I'm sure Sona loves taking things to the face, that is one of the few things she would not like taking in the face. Even though she can't say no. That's the good thing about Sona. She can't say no. That's the girl you want right there. If there's any girl in the world of League of Legends that you want, it's Sona. Because she can't say no. So right now it looks like we've got a little bit of a team fight. Maybe going to brew up here. Maybe not, because right now it's only 3v4. Cutie Pie is just sitting down there farming. Looks like he's blue pilling back. And it looks as if Dignitas might want to pressure middle right now. You can see that Dyrus still doing his best hotshot GG impression and refusing to leave top for any reason whatsoever. He's just content with killing creeps, He's just playing a little MMO up there. Still got his ultimate. Still got the teleport. Still got his flash. That guy hasn't had to use anything all game. He's used his teleport once. He's used his ultimate twice. He doesn't care. He's just using his Q. A-clicking creeps, dude. So, Skara has picked up his Gunblade. Cutie Pie, for some reason, for having such good CS, has only a Wriggles and a Sheen. It's mildly confusing. But, oh well. That's what happens when you go Wriggles first. You set yourself a little bit farther behind, but you give yourself much better sustain. Looks like we tried to have a team fight start here, but as I said in my previous video, I'm pretty sure at this point Reginald has played quite a few games as Gragas, and he's come to realize that you should probably not use the Gragas ultimate in team fights unless you know they're going to be standing still, which is impossible to know. So you can notice that Gragas tries to use his ultimate for the initial damage first more than anything. That's just the way this Gragas rolls, literally. It looks like we might have a team fight going on here. We got some little poke going on. Nice little barrel there from Reggie. Looks like they're trying to steal the blue buff. Cutie Pie getting some nice free shots there on Gragas. I don't know why they're following the paw of Voyboy while he's doing absolutely nothing. What the hell is this? Why are we watching Voyboy? Okay. Just continue to watch somebody doing nothing at the back. Just keep watching him. Just keep watching him until he does something, I guess. I have no control over this. This is already pre-recorded. I'm just watching and commentating it. So there you go. There's another beautiful Greg assault from Reginald. And it looks as if... Okay, this is one thing, as a League of Legends player, you should really learn to understand. It's something you just need to learn. When you see a team grouped up in the position that these guys are in, and they're coming that close to the tower, I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that these guys might be committing to this fight. Just the simple fact that Reginald just hit Cutie Pie with another barrel to the face is a strong indicator that these guys really want to start this fight. So I slowed it down a little bit here just in case that the fight does decide to start. CDE runs out of creeps, not being batshit crazy and just diving without creeps. So they will wait for the creeps, and I will speed this mofo back up. So right now, gold-wise, CDE sitting at about 6,000 difference. Not too bad. They had one turret, 2 dragons. And gold-wise, or item-wise, the biggest pickup so far for CDE would probably be the death cap for the Gragas. Udyr for Dignitas is slowly getting more and more tanky as it goes. But item-wise, yeah, nothing's really completed yet for any team other than the Death Cap and the Rage Blade. Or not the Rage Blade, sorry, the Gunblade. So Dyer's sitting up here doing his farm thing. And it seems as if CDE at this point, they realized that they were way out of position to even pick up the dragon, and they could just pressure the other lanes instead of going for it. So right now they're pressuring top, and they're kind of transitioning over there because they know that if they can get over there fast enough, they can get this turret down before anybody shows up. So Jat tries to come in here and flank from behind, but there's no chance. CDE just did way too much damage to that tower. So kind of a backfire there for Dignitas, as I feel that you've seen streams and you've listened to streams for long enough to know that sometimes when you watch, people are always saying, like, oh, a tower is worth more than a dragon. In this case, yes, it is worth more. And that's not just my opinion. I know that to be a fact because that is the second turret. That is a tier 2 turret. It's much harder to kill. It's got way more defense. And now they can push that lane all day without any problems at all. Like, there's no downside to pushing that lane now. Not only that, but they got the exact same amount of gold that the dragon would have given them. Yeah. Okay, let's see. No new items yet. Okay. Corky finally picked up the Trinity Force. Let's take a look at the support items real quick here. Supports don't get enough love. Pretty much, we've got 3 GP5s on Locust, which is the Jaina, and obviously she's got a bunch of wards. For X Special on the Sona, we've got a Chalice of Harmony and 1 GP5 item. So you can definitely tell the difference in playstyle for our supports here, regardless of whether or not each, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like one support build is going to win you a game over the other. It's just personal preference. But if you want to know who's winning right now, it has to be Locust. He's got 10 CS. He's a boss. He's beating Sona by like almost double. Insane. Super insane. Double the farm. So when X Special went back, he picked up another gold per 5 item and a lot of wards. A lot of wards. He picked up a lot of wards. He picked up wards, pink ward, and green wards. He's really trying to ward a lot now. Still no big items yet. Like, Cutie Pie still hasn't finished his Trinity Force. A Void Boy hasn't even finished his Gunblade. It's starting to look like it's still a pretty even game. I mean, they're only about 6,000 difference again. Nothing has much changed. They got the dragon for the turret, so it equaled out. But that turret can never be killed again. Chowster just sitting up top, pushing the wave away. Cutie Pie shoots his ultimate there so they can get more damage. Oh my god. Let's watch that again. That was so cool. Okay, so what's going to happen here is Gragas is going to throw his ultimate while St. Vicious lands his Q at the exact same time, and Lee Sin is going to fly through half of the map. That was awesome. So I'm going to slow this down here. So Gragas getting ready, throws his ultimate. Oh, he's just flying! He flew so far. That almost single-handedly cost him that team fight. Locust dies instantly from God knows what. He dies from like the St. Vicious kick, the ultimate. Voyboy picks up the kill on St. Vicious. Nobody's fallen yet. Chowster comes in, gets a kill on Voyboy. Jat's the only one that's close enough nearby for them to get a kill. This part's pretty funny here. They're focusing on Jat, and Reginald's trying to get a kill on these two guys here. So they finally pick up the kill on Jat, but Reginald's just sitting there like, what the fuck, bros? What the fuck? He's just sitting there, dead on the ground. NBD. So we've got 2 survivors from Dignitas. We got Scara, Cutie Pie, and it's looking as if Dignitas is about to lose another Tier 2 turret. So the lead gets a little bit bigger, and it goes from 6k to 7k. So they're slowly making their way to a really comfortable lead at this point. You expect to see a lot of faking Baron and Baron wards coming up here pretty quick. Oh! Cutie Pie almost with a very nice steal on the Golem buff. He's going to continue to follow. They can continue to follow. Scar looks as if he is almost close enough. Nope. Oh, he is close enough. No, he decides not to commit. See, that's the thing as well, too. We'll go back and we'll watch that again, because I think this is a big problem for most people that play solo queue. This will be where you get into a lot of trouble. So what's going to happen here is we'll look on the map. There's only 2 people from CDE that are even close. Corky's down here. Gragas is way over there. Lee Sin's way over there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the vicinity on Dignitas. So what's going to happen here is they're going to chase, they're going to chase, they're going to chase. They're almost going to get close enough. They're almost going to get close enough. In that time, that little small period from there to there, all 3 of the other people that weren't even close are now close enough to engage in a team fight. And the good thing and the difference between Scar and the rest of us is that Scar knows. Scar knows that in that 5 seconds of time, that's like nothing, no time whatsoever, he knows that 100% if he continues following that, he's going to die. So, solo queue, you do that, you're going to die. And don't be like, what the fuck to your teammates when you die. You should know why you died. You died because you're an idiot, and you died because you kept chasing somebody for 5 seconds. Then 5 seconds, you're like, oh, it's nothing. But 5 seconds is all the time it takes for someone like Lee Sin or Gragas to get there with his body slam or with his shield. So just keep that in mind, that chasing for 5 or 6 seconds is almost going to always relate in you dying. Another epic Gragas ultimate there. We'll try and slow this fight down. So we got St. Vicious right in the middle of the fight. Scar looks like he's getting some really good damage off. A pink ward goes down mid-fight so that Akali can't be invisible. First kill is Cutie Pie takes down St. Vicious. Now we've got Reginald taking down Voyboy. Dyrus really low in the back there. They finally pick up Jat, which was by Chowster. And now it just kind of looks like a chasing game. So we'll speed this back up here a little bit, see if they can catch anybody. Greg is going to probably... No, they might go for the Baron. They might go for the Baron. Who knows? No, it doesn't look like they're going to go for either right now. Chowster's going to go back, finished up some items. Dyrus is going to go back to doing this thing that he loves to do best, which is farm top. And Gragas went back, and Sona was probably just warding. So Sona wards the Baron entrance. Well, not the Baron entrance for him, but the Baron entrance for the enemy team. So right now, score-wise, we're sitting at 13-5 for CDE. And the gold difference still sitting around 7k. So gold difference hasn't really changed at all since, I don't know, like 10 minutes into the game. Maybe 12 or 15. It's pretty much been the same 7k gold difference for a while. So realistically, one team fight that goes properly for Dignitas here, and it could all go the other way. But I really like the synergy that CDE has, because they have a lot of AoE damage with like the Gatling gun, the rockets, the Q from Corki. You got the barrels. You've got an AoE stun with Sona ultimate, and you've also got the AoE damage with the GP ultimate. You've got to think, how many different types of disable do they have for Scar's ultimate? Well, they have 3. They've got Sona's ultimate, they've got Lee Sin's kick, and they've got Gragas's ultimate. So if they want to only use Gragas's ultimate to save them from Scar's ultimate, they could do that as well too. St. Vicious looking like he's a little bit farther behind from the rest of his team here. Cutie Pie getting some very nice poke off there, but nothing comes from that. Big barrel damage there on Cutie Pie. Holy crap, just took like a third of his life with one barrel. It seems as if Dignitas really wants to engage a fight right here for whatever reason. They feel as if that right now this is the point where they could win a team fight. It looks as if they're trying to commit pretty strong. So 2 wards go down there. And Special, see, doing the smart thing. What he does is he could just keep continuing to try and kill the ward and almost die himself. But what he does is he runs around the corner, drops a ward, makes sure it's safe, and then he goes back in. So just do shit like that. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything out of the blue. Don't do anything crazy. So it seemed as if Dignitas really wanted to get this dragon, and now look at the positioning for CDE. All 5 of them are on the screen right now, and you can only see 2 people from Dignitas. So we'll see how this fight goes down just on positioning wise. We'll slow the team fight again down so we can see what's going on. Dignitas picks up the dragon. God knows what St. Vicious was doing. Maybe his smite was down. No, his smite wasn't down. Cutie Pie gets blown up instantly. And so what happened there was they traded 1 kill for a dragon. So Cutie Pie's down, and Dignitas did pick up that dragon, though. I'm 100% positive that they got it. So what's going to happen here now is that they're going to probably try and pressure middle, and they're probably going to try and either fake Baron so that they can come into that choke point. Yeah, so it looks as if they're setting up to do Baron. Yeah, they're getting ready. They're going in. They know. This is kind of like League of Legends 101 here. You kill one person after 30 minutes, and you're close enough to Baron, it's basically a free Baron. Wow, Voidboy takes a shitload of damage there instantly. So does Locust. Voidboy almost about to fall. Really be able to get away. Nope. Reginald picks up the kill. We've got St. Vicious trying to chase down Jat. St. Vicious knows better than that, though. Instead of continuing to chase him, he just stops and goes back to doing Baron. Reginald decides that doing Baron isn't important, and that instead throwing his Q at creeps is more important. Sorry about that. That was just something when I was recording. Reginald gets a nice body slam here, gets the slow off. Right now, what he just did there, hold on. See, most of the time, you'd be probably thinking, what the fuck is Reginald doing? Why is he over there? Why would he possibly be over there? Why is he not helping his team kill Baron? Well, let's take into consideration how much damage Gragas would realistically do to this Baron. It would probably not very much. He'd probably be better off just chasing around Jat, because Jat has got Smite, and Jat is the only person in any vicinity that has any chance whatsoever of stealing this Baron. So I think Reginald's best play here was definitely to try and keep Jat busy. Skara comes in here to try and keep them busy as well too. Chaucer just chunks on that guy like he doesn't even exist. Baron's getting really low. Dignitas is looking like they're coming in for a fight here. Cutie Pie tries to get the smite steal. Chaucer looks as if he's almost about to die to Baron all by himself. What the fuck? Let's go rewatch that again. Okay. Jat has smite. St. Vicious has smite. Let's watch St. Vicious. St. Vicious goes all the way out there. Looks as if Chaucer's about to die. Jat. Oh my god, Jat missed the smite, and Chaucer killed the Baron. Wow. So, Scar sitting very low. I don't think anybody... Oh, there's 2 people dead already. Yeah. So, Darius picks up Skara, and Voidboy was already dead at that point. Cutie Pie dodges the Q there. Jat's just trying to get away as well too. Doesn't look as if either of them are getting away. No. Reginald gets a nice slow off there on Jat. Darius picks up another kill. Oh, yes, St. Vicious with the beauty Q. Lands on him, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think he realized... Oh, wow, he does get him. He gets him with the E. Wow, real nice. So St. Vicious doing work there, making big plays, doing what St. Vicious does. He's probably drunk as fuck right now. So right now, gold-wise, 10k advantage. Kills are 19-5. We're sitting about 31 minutes into the game. It's not looking very good for Dignitas right now, but the way the game is, one team fight could really probably turn it around. It's kind of exciting to see, though, because how much drama went on with these games. It'll be nice to kind of see the conclusion of it all after this game. Whoever wins or loses this moves on, and whoever loses obviously does not move on. They go into the losers bracket. If you're unaware, though, in this tournament, it is single elimination, so there is no chance of you coming back and winning from the losers bracket final, or from the losers bracket, sorry. Just throwing that out there. They're going to go try and kill bottom tower here, as apparently that never went down at any point during the game. So right now, turrets-wise, it is 6-2, and the gold difference is sitting at 11k now. So what's going to happen here is... Oh, let's just kind of skip by that. So what's going to happen here is CDE went back to base to buy for the last push, probably. They have all got Baron, and they realize that this is the point where they're going to try and take advantage of the little bit of lead that they do have. Well, they have a huge lead, not a little bit of lead. That was just, I was lying. Complete lie. So... item-wise, we'll take a look here. Gragas has got the Void Staff. Lee Sin has got the Warmogs. Sona's got the Shirelias. GP's got the Atmogs fully activated. Corky, sitting at 5-0, has got Trinity Force, Bloodthirster, and a Negatron Cloak just to throw it on his back there and be like, I got it. No big deal. Jat, very tanky at this point as well, too. Cutie Pie, kind of a little bit far behind, I'd have to say. For as much of an early game, good of an early game as Cutie Pie had, he kind of fell behind as well, too. One ultimate from Gragas takes Voyboy to half, and I'm pretty sure that is where you know you've lost the game. I don't like to be negative, especially when I'm casting games, but good lord, if you're taking half damage from one spell, you need to reconsider how things are working for you. So we've got definite commitment here from CDE. They're doing the GP Ultimate way behind. St. Vicious is just tanking the turret like nobody cares. Beautiful Sona ult. Gets 2 or 3 people. The damage there. Gragas picks up a kill on Voyboy. At some point, Locust already died. Jat looking like he's not going to be able to get away either. Flashes away just barely. Reginald picks up Scar somewhere within the ruckus that's going on there. And... this looks like it could be it. And at this point here, it looks like Dignitas doesn't have any hope whatsoever anymore. They're just going to have to hit this Nexus a few more times, and that's it, folks. That's how it ends. For the USA versus USA grudge match, CDE comes out on top. After almost not even being able to go to Korea, they come back to, beat the team that almost cheated them out of it. It's whether or not they really were cheated or not is irrelevant. That's just the way that I look at it. We're going to pause this here and we'll look at the score screen real quick. Right now we got Cutie Pie 1-5 with very little gear. Scara 2-3. Voyboy, unfortunately, goes 1-7, not very good. Jat 1-4, Locust 0-4, and here we go now for CDE, your winner for this game. We got X Special going 1-0, 1-0-19. That's the way you support right there. St. Vicious, drunk as fuck, 6-2.
Reggie Bro, 7-1-9. Dyrus, 4-1-16. And then we got Chowster, Public Enemy number 1, after all the drama with CLG and Elements. Finishes the game like a true man, going 6-0, rocking the Summoner heel. And just to wrap it up, guys, really appreciate you guys watching any of my videos and all that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that other BS. But more importantly, what I wanted to say is, at this point, in real time, CDE is in the finals for WCG. So if you're American and you really want to cheer your guys on, feel free to go ahead and do that. It should be on some point tonight. I'm going to be trying to put this video on as fast as I can so some people can watch it before the finals comes out. However, I do not make it before the finals, though, thanks for watching anyways. But yeah, this was Dorian. This was Game 3 between the USA versus USA and the WCG 2011. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and peace. Thanks for watching.